What's going on, guys? It's your boy Money Mike. Today is another day, another deal. As you all can see, I'm still out here in beautiful Miami. Today is day one of Grant Cardone's 10X Real Estate Summit. Yesterday, we wrapped up the day 3 of the business boot camp. You guys can go back and watch that last video. I rated the conference as a whole. I told you guys about my experience at the business boot camp. But today, today is the real estate summit. Hopefully, it should be a little bit more focused on real estate. The business boot camp was more general, just kind of overall business fundamentals and just high level overview of, how you should run a business. And yeah, today I'm going in there with an open mind. I would believe that they're going to be talking about more multifamily, since Grant Cardone is a multifamily syndicator. So, which is great for me because this is kind of the whole reason why I came, especially as you try to scale up into more commercial deals. So yeah, come along. Next 3 days definitely should meet a lot more real estate people, probably, hopefully, and that's another thing too. During the business boot camp, it really wasn't no networking. It wasn't a whole lot of networking opportunities. They just went for 8 hours straight. But hopefully with this being a more specific to real estate, that's so beautiful right there, isn't it? That waterfall. It's a very nice property. But hopefully with this being more of a real estate conference, you get to network a little bit more with people that's doing what you're doing.
Okay, hey, will you check on this deal and call me back?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm starving over here. I'm starving. I gotta do some business, bro. I'm dying.
You all are, man. I'm trying to help you, trying to facilitate that for you.
Let's go. Call me back.
All right.
All right, guys, so we just ended the morning session. Right now it is about 12:45. The morning session was pretty much led by Grant Cardone himself. It's already light years better than the business boot camp. I mean, just when Grant, it's different when Grant get up there. I mean, you can just sense, you can feel his passion. Obviously doing this over the last 30 years, being a multifamily guy. I mean, he knows every aspect of the business. So to be able to learn directly from him and just feel his passion, he's talking about, this should be your focus. Multifamily should be your focus. It was very inspiring. So it's already light years better than the business boot camp was. I think they said the afternoon session, we're going to talk about finding deals. So that should be pretty interesting too, because it starts with the deal. But yeah, right now, going to lunch. I mean, we're on this beautiful resort property. So my top 3 biggest takeaways from this morning session were, number 1, Grant said that the broker is your friend. You should use the broker and the broker's team to help you underwrite the deal. Multifamily is not like single family and all this off-market crap, you want to use the broker, use those resources to help you take down deals. Number 2, the second biggest takeaway is that the deal is senior to everything. It's senior to the debt, it's senior to everything. And the number of units, you can't, the number of units give you scalability, right? A rent increase, a $25 rent increase on 30 units is way more significant than a $100 increase on a duplex, And lastly, I would say that the third biggest takeaway would be, Grant said, to not spend out of your earned income, but rather use your earned income to buy assets that produce passive income, and then you can spend the passive income for the crap that you want. And I think those 3 things are the 3 keys right now. Those have been the 3 biggest takeaways. So yeah, I mean, and there's a whole lot more. Like I said, when Grant up there talking, it's different, you know what I mean? Because I think it resonates a little bit more because you can feel his passion. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this afternoon session is going to be about, finding deals. But yeah, let's get some to eat. right, guys, so we wrapped day one of the Grant Cardone 10X Real Estate Summit. Today was actually a really good day. Grant pretty much did 90% of the day. It's always good when he get up there and he just like talking candidly, right? It's not scripted. He's not really going off of so much a presentation. He's just talking about what works and what doesn't work. And really, that's how I learn the best. So I really enjoyed today. I thought today was a really good day. We talked a lot about finding deals. He gave us some formulas on like how to underwrite the deals, and you know, I think the only difference between what Grant does and like what I want to do is that, see, Grant is operating as a bank, right? He's buying Class A multifamily properties, and he's just placing money, right? He raises money, he places it in a deal. Luckily, over the last, since 2008, we've been in the market, an uptrend market. So I say that to say, what he does, I just don't know how sustainable of a model that is, because the rents have not really gone down since the last recession, right? Especially when you're not doing value add real estate. So that's the only thing that I'm like kind of looking at. I think when I go into the multifamily space on a larger scale, I still would want to do value add, right? Whether it's the market's up, down, if you buy 30 units and you fix it up, it's gonna be worth more, you know what I mean? So whereas if you buy a 30 unit Class A apartment and then the economy goes to hell, COVID happens, people stop paying, it's like, bruh, people gonna move out, especially like when rents go from $3,600 to $2,400, like, you know. So that's the only thing I really kind of struggle with Grant's model or his concept on things. So but yeah, I mean, I'm excited for tomorrow and see how things are going to play out. But yeah, today was a really good day. It was a good start to the summit. I mean, pretty much all the stuff that we talked about, it's not like I learned something new. I mean, I already kind of knew everything that we talked about today, but like I said, it's just real insightful to hear a billionaire tell you what's working for him, you know. I think I'm definitely gonna do more marketing for more multifamily deals. I'm gonna start looking in different markets. I know he did mention, so the biggest takeaways that I took from today's afternoon session, he said that, you know, you should actually focus in on a market. It's hard to be, when you're doing multifamily, it's hard to know everything you need to know about job growth and all these different factors that affect multifamily marketplaces. So he said to focus in on a market. But the next biggest thing that I took away from the afternoon session was, he said that the banks or the lending, the debt will not let you buy a bad deal. And I think that was very important for me, because sometimes you're like, when you start to play at a different level, you're like, oh man, I'm scared I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm scared I'm gonna overpay. And he pretty much said, like, banks and stuff that lend you money to buy these deals are not gonna let you overpay, because they underwrite the same way you underwrite the deal, they underwrite the deal. If you're overpaying for the deal, they may not say, hey, you're overpaying, but they're gonna come up with some excuse as to why they won't fund the deal. And that should be your cue as to it may not be the right deal for you. So that was pretty helpful, because, you know, you have that insecurity a little bit. It's like, oh man, I don't wanna do a bad deal, because one bad deal can kill 5 good deals. So you kind of nervous about like, oh man, I don't wanna overpay, I don't wanna make a mistake. So that was like some reassurance. And I think that was the biggest thing that I took away from today's afternoon session. But yeah, it's been a good day, man. Y'all done see me walk over here, y'all done see me eat lunch, learn some stuff. So that's always good, man. And like I said, that's what I'm down here for. So already day one of the real estate summit has already been light years better than the business boot camp. And can't wait for tomorrow. So I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Peace.